Welcome everyone to the channel. Today we have a very good and new content that we are doing in our studios, and it's going to be a lot of interviews from our drivers. We will watch them one by one, and we will do a little bit of review and see what they have to say about themselves or their colleagues or whatever that happened on the Austrian Grand Prix, their thoughts on their cars, the techniques, and whatever that is happening newly on the Formula One world. So stay with us and let's watch it together.
Yeah, I think obviously I know Lando well, and it's great to see him at the front battling for wins and pole positions. And I think the first time we raced each other was 2008, and I think this is what we went through during the go karting F2, F3, F4, where you're fighting at the front every single weekend, and that's how it should be. The best drivers.
So as I understood, George Russell has a lot of nostalgic thinkings about uh, Lando Norris. He was talking about his early days when they were racing on the kartings with him, and they were like kids and aggressive, like trying to get into the Formula world. And then he was talking about the Formula 2 and 3, and honestly thinks that Lando Norris is on the place where he deserves, the second place on the drivers standings. And so like he's really cool with it and he's really realistic, so I respect that. Really, I respect it. Next one we have Lewis Hamilton. He said that I just read read in the internet that he said he feels really good at the moment with this. So let's listen to it a little bit on details, what he has to say about it.
Definitely, I think just the whole team is not necessarily on the high, but there's a great energy within the team, knowing that we finally have the direction that we need to be working towards.
So just as I said, Lewis Hamilton is very happy at the moment with his car and the strategies that they are using for him, and also he feels happy at the moment with the pace that he has, the race that he's done, and the practices, the communication with his team engineers, and everything about that. So yeah, he's happy at the moment. But in the future, I think seven-time champion is gonna have a lot of better days on the way when he will join the Ferrari. We'll wait and see, and we'll have that absolutely in our channel. So next we have Sergio Perez. In a couple of races, he has had a lot of struggles. So we will see what he has to say about that.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, I'll say, but it's just part of it. I'm still calm about it. Working hard with the team, with the engineers to turn the situation around. Given how the margins are, you're talking about very small margins. So if you find a couple of tens, all of a sudden life looks very different. So we're working on that, we've done it before, and I'm sure that we will be able to do it, and it will be nice to do it here at our home.
So just as I said, technically he's saying that my last couple of races has been nightmare. Then hopefully he believes that with the help of the team, with the help of his engineers, they will turn around the table and get him on top places on the podiums and on the standings. But I think that Sergio Perez struggles mentally, so he's a little bit weak at the moment. Not a little bit, a lot of it, because he has started to lose a lot of time just from Imola in Italy. From there, he started going downwards. but hopefully we will see an improvement from him in Austrian Grand Prix. We will watch and we'll see what's gonna happen. Next one we have Lando Norris, competitor that is behind Max Verstappen, our champion at the moment. So he's a little bit sad, I think, because he's struggling to win a race and a little bit mad also. So we will listen and see what he has to say.
You'd point out, where did we lose the race last weekend, and it was off the line. That was where we lost the race. But it wasn't like I had a bad start, you know. My start was not bad. I probably lost a couple meters initially comparing to Max. But because it was me, then yeah, you know, I felt like we should have won. And
Just as I said, like he's really, really sad about it because he was first on the qualifications. He had a really good pace, a really good time on with his car. He was fast, but did a lot of mistakes on the race because I think he's afraid and he lacks of strong mentality. Still a kid inside of him because when he goes to a race, he loses himself. He's not concentrated. He's not doing the right things, not taking the right corners, or not doing the right tactics, not using the right engineering with the car, not being one with the car. Just as they say on the Formula One world, you need to be one with the car. So he's not one with the car when he goes to race. We have seen him struggle a lot on races, but we have seen him gain a lot on qualifications and practices. But we will wait and see. Everything can happen on a race. We'll see what's gonna happen on Austrian Grand Prix. Next, we have my favorite driver, the Ferrari's number one driver, Charles Leclerc. He said that after Spanish Grand Prix clash, it's not gonna be like the last one. So he is very motivated and very ready to go on. So let's listen to him on details, what he has to say about it.
For our relationship, not at all, just because we came back on the same plane Sunday night, and it was a matter of seeing each other, and yeah, and it's all good. We had a discussion, as always.
My personal opinion is that Carlos Sainz didn't follow a direct order from his team principal because their orders were clear and tactical. Save the tires, push later. He didn't listen. He pushed on the third lap or sixth. I'm not sure about it. And then he overtook Leclerc, but almost, just for a pinch of a second, they could have crashed each other. So yeah, I think Sainz should have apologized to Leclerc and not say that those bad words for him. But hopefully they're still gonna be friends and they're still gonna be teammates until the end of the season. We will see what will happen on the next races or in Austrian Grand Prix. They're gonna still fight or follow the rules. We'll wait and see. So next we have the other Ferrari driver, Carlos Sainz. So we will listen to him, what he has to say about the thing that happens, or maybe he will talk about something again for the next race, Austrian Grand Prix. Let's listen together.
Well, I think with Charles, it's obviously not the first ding dong, and it will not be the last, because I think I was saying it before. We always have one or two ding dongs a year.
So yeah, technically, what he was saying, like it won't be the last one. This is not the first and not the last. It won't be the last ding dong. So the ding dong means that we will still have crashes and things that we won't be following, or we will do things that come on our head. You know, go with the instinct. But the thing is that in Formula one mistake causes a lot. Like one tiny bitty mistake causes you a lot. So they need to be precise, not run over each other, but help each other. Whoever is in front, doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter which team it is. So the teammates need to help each other, not fight with each other. So that's my personal opinion. But we'll see. Next one, I have our champion at the moment, Max Verstappen. He is saying he said for the media that he's really happy at Red Bull and really happy at the moment where he is. So listen to him on details on the press conference, what he had to say about it. So let's go and listen together.
I think I've said this before. I mean, naturally, of course, people are talking, but it's most important just that we have a very competitive car for the future. At the moment, of course, it's very tight, but we are working very well as a team, to try and improve more. And for sure, I said this already with the team, we are working and focusing also on next year, to try and be competitive again.
So he's saying that they have a competitive car. Absolutely, they do. But the thing is that Max Verstappen is not acknowledging that McLaren and Ferrari and also Mercedes have gained a lot of pace. So it's not just like last year or the beginning of the season when he was 10 seconds, 15 seconds away. It's not like that anymore. Like you're 4 to 3 seconds away, and then you struggle a lot with the car you have at the moment. You see what's happening. You see the scenery. Yes, you are winning, but you are struggling. So there's a weakness over there, and Max needs to be careful. So, but hopefully nothing bad will happen to him, and I hope the best for him. So he's a good driver. They have a good car. Hopefully everything will go good for them. Next one we have Pierre Gasly. Today we saw that he signed a new contract with Alpine, and it's really long-term contract. And he said that it took him a lot of time to commit to that opportunity, to that thing that he was thinking about his future. So let's listen to him on details, what he had to say about it.
But I think on my side, it was important to take some time and just make sure I commit my future with the project. I really believe there's going to be a huge regulation change in 2026. And yeah, I wanted to make sure that I make the right choice. So took some time, but definitely happy to commit. And as I've said, a lot of positive change inside the team.
So as I said, it was a really, really hard decision for him. Not that hard, but it was like thinking about it. He had other offers and things like that, but he felt in Alpine like it was his home, and like he's really happy to commit to Alpine, and then they're gonna appreciate it so much. And also in the last 2 races, he is in a really, really good place. He's making a lot of how do I say, improvements, a lot of improvements on himself, a lot of improvements on his car with his team, with his engineers, and hopefully in the future we'll see him on the top scoreboard. Next we have our famous team principal, Mr. Christian Horner. He said for the media that with a little bit of scary noise, he said that McLaren will push Red Bull to really hard until the end of the season. And also he talked about a little bit about the best designer in Formula One world, Adrian Newey. So we will see and listen to him what he had to say about it.
I would say Lando looks to be emerging as the most consistent. I mean, we've had 4 pole winners in the last 4 races. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very tight. But Lando, I would say he seems to have worked out these tyres. Look, that will be down to Adrian. That's down to his choice. Whatever he chooses to do next, we've had almost 20 wonderful years, and whatever he chooses to do, whether it's retirement, whether it's to another team, we'll wish him all the very best. But nothing will ever detract from what we did in that period of time. So and whatever he chooses to be will be his own choice.
So just as I said, Red Bull are acknowledging that the other teams are gaining it. Like it's not Red Bull and then others down. It's like Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes. So there we have 4 teams that are fighting for the championship. McLaren now has a better car than Ferrari. So we had Ferrari challenging 2 races, then now we have McLaren challenging 2 races, but we have in the between Mercedes going in. So Horner is just saying that they're trying to improve every race a little bit by bit, but other teams are improving a lot more. So they're doing a lot of changes, a lot of technical things with their drivers. The engineers are working day and night to be better and better and better every race. He also talked about Adrian Newey, and he said that he's happy about him. It's his choice where he will go or what he will do with himself and with his career, and just wishes him good luck and everything good on his life. The speculations are big at the moment for Adrian Newey because he is being linked with the 2 teams. So first he's been linked with Ferrari, where they're saying that 90% he has signed a multi-million contract, multi-million dollar contract, and the other way they're saying that he is being linked with Aston Martin, where they have promised him a young, enthusiastic, and energetic team. So we have Ferrari, the love, and then we have Aston Martin, the side chick, maybe something like that. Let's say young. So thank you everyone for watching this video with us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. The more videos that you like, the more you will be suggested by YouTube our channel. So like, hit that notification button so you will be notified for everything that we do. You will be first notified on time. You will have your notification on your phone, your computer, and everything. So yeah, like and subscribe. Don't stop supporting us. Thank you for being with us. Until the next time. Bye.